Hello everyone, welcome back to the last episode of Let's Play Silent Hill 4 The Room. And of course, since this is the Silent Hill 4 last video that I'm going to be uploading, well, it's time to finish off the boss. So, allow me to restock on some health, so I'm going to take some of my medical kits. I'm going to leave the umbilical cord because I'll need it. I'll get the second ampoule with us. And should I take some weapons? You know what? I'm gonna be a brave person and equip myself with the rusty fireman axe. Anyway, so now we're gonna go down to the hole that we obliterated in the last episode, and to our where did Walter go? I swear he was there just a second ago. Alrighty, so if you look down, I'm trying to use an umbilical cord, it's not even used here. We have a depression, and yeah, so we're going to go in the hole, just like good old James Sunderland did in Silent Hill 2. So now, theoretically, that should go down to our apartment, the second level, 202, for the painter's room. So, knowing that this apartment building might be connected to another dimension, maybe possible that we're not in that room. Well, let's see. Well, it's certainly a dark shade of red, for sure, and this is definitely not the painter's room, as I thought it would be. Just get a look at that where. Smoky. And that freaky little figure in the background is just really creepy. And what's even more creepier is actually floating. I wonder what Henry learned that from. So anyways, he's just taking it in. It's a lot hard to take in the color of red, even though that he's gray and blue. Anyways, to our biggest disappointment, there's really nothing here that is of use. And yeah, other than that, there's the dark shade of red and the misty effect as Silent Hill is famous for. So anyways, we're going back down to the hole. Theoretically, we should be in the cat rooms, lady. Perfect room, but it looks like not. And what is this thingamajiggy here? And who's that guy? It's like an observatory. Hey, Walter. How you doing? Wow, you look very, very dirty. Blood on your face and that sad look on your face. You're very, very scary. Oh, he's even more scary. What you want, fool? I'm gonna pound your ass. That's what he's saying to himself. Eileen! Hey, Eileen! What you doing? You don't look so good. This doesn't look very good.
Hey there, little Walter. Just a little longer now. Henry, you're it. The last of the 21 sacraments. The final sign. Receiver of wisdom.
Cool. I like it. The receiver of wisdom. So, in order to defeat Walter for the last time, so the very first thing you want to do is go to that demon-like creature that supposedly is the mother of room 302, and you're going to stick the umbilical cord right in your belly. And now what this is going to do is going to release 8 spears of the Holy Mother that is a part of the Crimson Tome. Now if you'll notice towards the video, let me just get to that part, you'll see that Eileen starts to walk very slowly. Now this will determine the ending of your game, as there's 4 different endings. So you have to clear the hauntings, around 80% of them will get you 1 or 2 endings, or if you don't even bother with the hauntings, it'll give you 2 of the worst endings. Now, depending on how much damage that Eileen takes, she's either going to go a lot faster or a lot slower. So here, I believe I'm going to be getting the good ending, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so once you get the spears, you're going to shoot them onto the mom. And this is the reason why I saved a lot of my inventory. Because it's a long trek back, going back and forth, and if you want to have the best ending, you really should do that. So I have 2. And it really doesn't help that Walter has teleportation just like Goku or Kakarot from Dragon Ball Z. Now he is equipped with both his gun and it looks to be like a steel pipe. So right now it's pretty useless to fight him at this point. And he has that move where he just shakes his booty, and that actually can be damaging. Wow, just like the way he comes. Yeah, and when you hit the mom with the spear, he actually severely weakens. So now that all 8 of them are intact, it's time to kill this mother. And don't be fooled, he's still not dead. Yeah, and ever so closely that Eileen's going to the pit of death will she become victim number 20. Yeah, this is where I don't like this part. This is where the game becomes a little bit unfair. Okay, let me just get a good angle at him. Yeah, see that? Okay, so I just really want to be careful with this guy. Darn it! Stop doing that! Makes me so uneasy. Oh my god. I just suck at this part. Okay, so I want to hold my charge. There we go. Now that I want to give him a good smacking in the head. Alright. Let's try this again. Ow! Oh man, missed. Okay, so good idea that I had that medical kit. So here's another big swing. I'm surprised that he's really unfazed by that, considering it's a rusty axe and it could lead to nasty infections. I guess that's why it's one of the more useful melee weapon in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna try again. Yeah, that's what I'll keep doing. I think I got it. And I'm kind of worried for Eileen because she's really going to very, very close to the bloodbath. And I really don't want her to be punched up to the machine. Oh my god, he's still not dead yet. Wow. Oh my god, she's so close. I hope I don't get the bad ending. Looks like he's dead. Wow, that was a little bit too close for comfort there. Yeah, so there is the big mom. Henry just watching him die a gory death. And he says what any son says. Even though you still have to be kind of sorry for Walter, because all he did, he really wanted to see his mom, and foolish order tried to make him kill 21 people just to try to revive his mom, when in reality, his parents abandoned him. I say. Bad parenting. Now, Eileen wakes up from her slumber. And because Walter, the big Walter, is dead, unfortunately, so's the little one. It's really kind of sad. And, of course, the door to room 302 opens. So all looks well here. You see Henry with supposedly walking with a bad arm. Well, I'm sure he would have a bad arm if he's swinging constantly his rusty axe, so that's partially my fault for doing that, but I'm amazed that he has no blood and no cuts on him. Wow, he really came unscathed, but is he just really faking that? Okay, you should never look back. Go forward, my little one. Go forward. Leave your past experiences behind you. And you might want to look yourself at a new apartment.
Eileen.
At least he's worried about the partner Eileen, his future neighbor. The day after, St. Jerome Hospital, where we saw the burping nurses. Aww. What is sweet, and it's such appropriate after Valentine's Day. Hey Eileen, I brought you some flowers. Happy Valentine's Day!
Thanks. Guess I'll have to find a new place to live, huh?
You think? I like Eileen. She has a nice personality to her. So, this is it. This is the last episode that we're going to play for Silent Hill 4 The Room and the Classic one, because right after Silent Hill 4, this is when Team Silent left. And we gave some new companies like Batron and Helix a go at their take of Silent Hill collections. So I have 4 different versions that I still have to play before I want to play, like The Evil Within or The Last of Us. So yeah, I have Silent Hill Origins, which was a prequel to Silent Hill 1. I have it on the PS2. I also have Shattered Memories, which is on the Wii, which is a really cool game that's a reimagination of the first series. And I really like the profiling aspect. And I think it's a really great Silent Hill to play because it will show, me as a person throughout the game. I have also Silent Hill Downpour on my PS3, which is one of the latest additions. Well, now coming to new Silent Hills on the PS4, but that's not going to come in until 2016. As well as Silent Hill Homecoming, which is another nice addition, but it's also on the PS3. So, I don't know which one you want me to play first. I don't really mind. I am going to be playing all of it. So, your choice. Origins, Silent Hill Homecoming, Silent Hill Downpour, or Shattered Memories. Yeah, so this is a pretty fun game. So it is definitely the black sheep of the bunch, because it is the only Silent Hill game that really doesn't take place in Silent Hill. And I think this was supposed to be another game, and I guess they wanted to try to make it seem like a Silent Hill. But what I find good about this game is that, it has limited inventory. Well, that's kind of a bad thing, really, because and a good thing in a way, because it makes the game more realistic, because how can you store like steel pipe, a bunch of bullets, a bunch of keys in one pocket? So it made the game sort of like Resident Evil like. It did have a lot of scary aspects, especially with those ghosts and the hauntings, which was really scary and typical for Silent Hill 4. But my biggest disappointment was that it didn't really take place in Silent Hill, and the story was a little bit subpar, but I do appreciate the fact that they made this game, and it was an excellent tie-in as a side story from Silent Hill 2. Cool. So, this concludes the game. I love the Sign of the Order. So, looking at it, I found 50 out of 52 items, not too bad. So, the ending is escape. It took me about 4 hours plus on easy. Next time I'll play it on difficult. 319 enemies, 0 continues, 1 save, that's a good thing, and about 8 stars. So, not too bad. I could do a little bit better, but anyway, I'm just going to save up, and that will be the end of the game. Sweet. And a brand new fear. So everyone, I do hope you enjoyed my Let's Play series of Let's Play Silent Hill 4 The Room and your choice of games. Once again, Silent Hill Downpour, Shattered Memories, Homecoming, or Origins. No really preference. Thanks everyone.